it's a chilly day, between 5 and 10 degrees Fahrenheit. Wind blowing between 5 and 10 miles per hour. But this is going to be the warm day for the week. At least that's what the weatherman says. It's going to be a chilly week. Clyde will like it. He's a gyrfalcon, they love cold. I might have to double up the long johns if I go hawking much more this week, which I will. Got the wind on my back, so I'm going to go up here, turn around and put the dog out. I'm hoping to find a slip up here. It's such a good slip, but the odds are they're down to the left in the draw by the trees, given that it's starting to snow a little bit, and a little colder. I'll be down there sheltered up. But I'll give this a quick run. It's just a short bit for the dog to run. Maybe he'll find something. If not, we'll go down below and see if we can find something there. And if that doesn't pan out, I've got pigeons in the box. Let's toss them some pigeons. Keep my eyes peeled as I drive through in case I spot some, which happens frequently here, particularly with huns. It's been a while since I've had a slip on huns. A couple weeks at least, I think. I've been tossing pigeons probably about half the time, so I don't find anything, and then playing sharptail grouse the rest. Well, this is a good enough spot to turn around and put the dog out. So I should turn his transmitter on if I'm going to put him out. And that's good. There's Interstate 90 just to my left, not very far at all. But I still feel safe flying a bird here because I've never had a flight go that way. They always go the other direction for cover. And I'm not worried about my dog running out in the road because the state puts a good fence along there with that sheep wire so he can't get through it. Astro's zipping through here, not looking too birdy yet. Didn't figure there'd be anything up here, but it's such a good slip, gotta check. And it only takes 5 minutes. Huh. Went down over the edge or something and it lost signal to him. Okay, there he's back up. Let me see if I can see him in the camera. That is a perfect 5 to 10 mile an hour wind for the dog, so there's anything up here, I think he'd find it pretty easy. There's a little birdie over there. It must have been nothing. He moved on. And he's not getting much scent coming back to the truck like that. We'll make sure to check this other one part up here just to be certain. Go down below. Yeah, there's nothing up here. I'm going to put him in. Unless he just smelled something. No, he didn't. I'll get down. I gotta go back the way I came. This Falconry running dog stuff, we tend to drive back and forth on the same road. Just because we gotta make the wind right. Time to put the dog back out. He went right down to the trees. He's learning to remember the hot spots and go straight to them. Having GPS on the dog is just as beneficial as having it on the bird. Yeah, I can't see him down there anywhere. Between the little bit of a hill and all the brush and trees. There he is. Just where the GPS said he was. Okay. He stopped. It's right up here, not even 100 yards off to the right. Just up a tiny bit more. I'd like to see him. Oh, there he comes. Maybe he was just peeing. Yeah, he doesn't act like there was birds or nothing, so. A lot of guys use the Garmin system for GPS for their dogs, and they're pretty happy with that and works well. I just use a second Marshall GPS transmitter, same as ones we use on our birds, just have it attached to his collar. It's kind of handy because I've got the bird and the dog all on one screen, so during the flight or the bird chases something off, you got to go get the bird. And you look and you see the bird's not moving up ahead, probably caught something. And you look and there's the dog right next to him, so you don't have to worry about finding your dog, loading them up. Or you can get going, you just go to the kill site, find them both there. Or, whatever, situations like that. It's handy to have it all in one, not have to look at one and the other. One of these days I'm hoping Marshall will make a GPS dog collar, but the way I've got it works fine for now. Run the dog in eco mode and he'd be exhausted and tired before it runs out of battery, so battery life isn't an issue. So far he's not finding nothing. A little bit more of this to run. I guess it could be up there to the left in that deeper sage, but he's running. A nice slip if they were. More likely expecting them to be down to the right in the trees and the brush. Huns were sharptail grouse. We do have pheasants around, but I've never seen them in this area. I don't think the cover's thick enough down there for them, or a good enough food source for pheasants. They're usually around ag and thicker cover. He stopped again. Now he's moving, he's sniffing around a clump of trees. I don't see him down there, but watching the GPS, okay, now he's turning, coming back. He might be working a scent. Okay, I just caught a glimpse of him. Okay, I think he stopped again. Oh, moving again. There he is. Hey, buddy. Keep working. Is it anything down there, or is it just old scent or rabbits? Tired. Don't have a whole lot more left, Astro. Give it a go. And I know from walking through this crunchy snow, not super deep, but I mean for him it's up to his belly in a lot of places. You step and it sort of supports you and then doesn't and breaks through, and it just takes a lot of energy out of you. Let's head up ahead. Flying across there. It's flapping a little fast to be an eagle, but I think it is an eagle. I think it's a male. Yeah. Yep, definitely an eagle. Keep going. Go away. And there's some deer up there that he found. Yeah, he's coming back. I shocked him in his younger days for chasing deer. He's learned that lesson, but he's still fascinated by them. If they're just sitting, he'll stop and look at them. Not a solid point. You can tell if you can see him, he's not pointing, but he's not moving, so if it's GPS and you can't see him, it registers the same as a point. Head up here. He's got a little energy left, we'll leave them out just in case there's something up in here. Hit the part I was hoping to hit, find something. Looking like I might be tossing my pigeon today. A little nervous of that because the last pigeon I tossed, he chased for over 2 miles and caught it, and then got robbed by an eagle. I don't know if getting robbed will deter him from tail chasing, I kind of doubt it, but the fact that he did chase it that far and caught it just recently will encourage him to tail chase far. The hazards of flying a gyrfalcon. Definitely not the easiest species to fly. Wind isn't exactly right for this run. From our right, actually even more of a 4 o'clock direction to where I'm going right now. That's why Astro's a little weirded out about running. He's getting it figured out. A little bit of a run here. Helps to have good ground clearance and good tires. Okay. I'm back up here. I've made a great big loop to where first run we ran this morning. Turn back hard, that's a good sign, but yeah, that's been nothing. The snow hydrates them and cools them off too. About 10 degrees you'd think it'd be cold, but with all that running it warms up. Magpies, must be something dead up here. It's a bit of public land, and some people tend to throw bones and hides from big game that they butcher out here for the animals. It's actually not a smart idea because it can spread that chronic wasting disease. Game and Fish set up a kind of a dumpster. People can dump that, so hopefully nobody's doing that anymore. Seeing the magpies makes me wonder. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it, man. Let's back up to the spot we were. Let him sniff this bit he's sniffing right now quick. Just in case. Yeah, no, nothing. Now the quandary. I just fly him here and toss a pigeon. I use this field for that a lot. But the last time I tossed him a pigeon here, which has been a while ago, earlier in the season, he chased it down by all the houses down over there and was coming back real good. Didn't catch it. Was coming back good, but he spotted a pond with some ducks on it and just stopped and landed beside the pond, hoping I'd come over and we'd hawk the ducks. But with avian influenza, I'm not going to do that. Plus, it's private property I don't have permission on anyway. But so there's not going to be any ducks now, obviously. But I hate tossing pigeons around houses because if they're going to catch the pigeon, if it panics, that's where it's going to go. And since he caught the last pigeon he chased after a long chase, I'm a little inclined to play chicken and go somewhere else a little better. And this is so handy, it's right here. It's a good spot, but now I'm going to go somewhere else. It's a little less likely to end in disaster. Okay, I think I have a plan. Drive up through. If I happen to see anything, I'll hawk it, of course, but I can keep running my dog on a bunch of this up here. There's 2 reasons I don't want to, maybe 3. I don't want to exhaust my dogs, I want to use them again tomorrow. I don't want to exhaust all my hawking spots because I want to use them again tomorrow. And it's getting later in the morning. You can beat your head against the wall, trying really, really hard to get a slip every day, spend the whole day doing it. Sometimes you just gotta give it a decent shot and call it good and not use up all your resources all in one day. There's a spot up here that sharptail like to hang out. Generally it's when it's a little nicer weather, but they might be there today. But it's really tough to run a dog on because the wind's always coming from the wrong direction. You can't get around it. Logistically, it could be done, but it's just a real pain in the rear to get your dog downwind to run it. So I fly it occasionally on days like this where I'm going to fly pigeons. I take some pigeons with me, take the dog, let him run through it. If he finds grouse, wonderful. If he doesn't get sensed pretty quick, I whip out a pigeon. Looking through here, see if I see anything. Nope, not seeing nothing. The places I can hawk now with the snow are limited because you can't get to a lot of places. And avian influenza limits me. I can't hawk my good duck spot. So got to kind of be chintzy with the spots I do have and not overuse them. don't know what I'd do without the pigeons. I have a hard time training a bird without pigeons. And in situations like this, they're also very handy. You know, lots of guys fly falcons and don't even own pigeons. Or just go get some common pigeons when they are training one, but I would have a tough time with that. Spot straight ahead there is where I'm going to go fly. The snow is not quite as deep. Kind of acts light, even though his weight's up a bit. This weather's got him eager. jog up here, see if we can find something. Okay, he's birdie. Well, maybe not. There's Clyde. Getting close to pigeon time. Clyde's not one for lots of patience. Help! 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 Come on! Help! Come on! Okay, he broke off. You know what? The other day I regretted tossing a second pigeon, so I'm gonna just play it safe today. I don't need to work him too hard today. Astro's rolling in the snow. Come here, buddy. used to eat some leftovers from the grouse he caught the other day. Sharptail makes good hawk food. Teddy grouse is really good hawk food too, but it's real lean. You can feed them a lot, but if it's cold and you need some more calories in their diet, you gotta feed them a pretty big crop. Sharptail will have a little bit of fat on it, not too much though. Same with huns. I don't feed pheasant to them very often, so they just don't have it. I don't really hawk them much, but it's real light meat. Don't know how nutritious it is, but I'm sure it's not horrible. I've actually been feeding a lot of pigeon this year. I had a lot of pigeons in the late Rick Sharp that he had that were good clean pigeons, raised in isolation and stuff, so they're nice and clean, healthy. After he passed away, I helped Glenn clean out the freezers, and he said I was welcome to take it, so I've been feeding a lot of that this year. It's good quality food. Pigeon's excellent food, as long as they don't catch disease from it, of course, but nutrition-wise, it's wonderful. A lean pigeon, fat pigeon, of course, puts weight on them. Well, Astro's back to the truck waiting for me. Finish feeding Clyde here before I go through the deep snow and cross the fence with him. Okay. Now here, Mr. Pigeon. You can go home with your friend. Stuff's like knee-deep snow. And it drifts in this hole. Good boy. Log quick. It's 264 feet, 91 miles per hour in the stoop. Nothing spectacular, but nothing horrible either.